from time to time, Williams gets really, really sad. And I don't want to say he gets depressed because um, it doesn't like linger on, which I think that is depression. But Wells, can you leave?
I need to find my glasses.
Do you see I'm busy?
I need to find my glasses.
Here. Bye. Close the door for me. Okay, so depression lingers on, but for Wells, I don't think it does, even though it's been like 3 days. So today I'm talking about autism and sadness, and I believe that a lot of autistic kids go through this. So some of you parents know exactly what I'm talking about. Your child feeling some kind of depression, some kind of sadness from time to time. Autistic people are known for wanting to be sad, want like they pity themselves so much, and feelings of suicide and all of those things, And again, that's why it's very important that if you feel like your child is on the spectrum and you're not getting help yet, or you're on the fence, you don't know if your child is on the spectrum, I think it's best you get your child some help, some kind of therapy, or watch videos like mine, or share it with family and friends that you think this will help, just to get tips and just to know that you're not alone, and to also help your child understand what is going on with them and that they're not alone. Okay, so diving into the topic for today. So, like I said, Williams has been feeling some kind of sadness for many days now, 3 days. Um, so yesterday was the third night that he talked about it. So, like every single night for the past 3 days, Wells will say things like, I don't have any friends. I'm sad. And then he will cry. He will cry and he will say, I don't have any friends. Nobody likes me. Nobody wants to play with me, and all of that. And I think what's happening is that his friends are building new friendships. They're building new relationships, which is fine. Okay. And Williams, I'm so blessed. We're so blessed. Williams is in a school where the special education is like top notch. Like they care about special needs kids. So what they've done for Williams and his friends is that since kinder, they've they've all progressed with grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Now Williams is in grade 4. But what they've done is when they find the people that you're close to, like the people that Williams has been close to over time, they just keep them in the same class. That's not to say, I don't know if they make them go to like the next step, like you have to go to grade 1, you have to go to grade 2. I think that's a thing, like you have to go to grade 2, go to grade 3, even if you're not ready. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that because even in Williams class they have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and grade 4, and it's just 12 of them in the class. So I'm not talking about them increasing their grade every year. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that they keep them in the same classroom every single time. Even when, okay, they've moved from 2 years ago, they had to move them from one class to a different teacher. But guess what they did? They moved him and the people that they found him comfortable with into the next classroom. So that really, really helped. So his friends are people that he's known for almost 4 years, right? So building friendships with them is really, really easy for him. This is just a tip for people who have children on the spectrum who do not have any friends. It's important to build friendships slowly and to keep them in the lives of people that they're comfortable with for a very long time. In the beginning, it may not seem like they're building friendships, but over time, like in William's case, they start to get more comfortable with each other and talk more with each other and become more friendly with each other. So that's the case with Williams. But what has happened is, I think, like I said, that his friends are building new relationships and new friendships with other people, and this is causing Williams to have a serious meltdown. In his mind, he's wondering like, why are they not playing with me, right? And Williams has also gone through this. Like his best friend is Renelle, and at one point he would go to school, come back home, and talk about playing with some other new friends. And I would be like, "What about Renelle? You didn't play with Renelle today?" He's like, "No, I played with this other person." And I'll be like, "Who did Renelle play with?" He's like, oh, I don't know, but I played with this other person. I like playing with this other person. And back then I would say to him, Renelle has been your friend and Renelle loves you. And I know you love Renelle. So do not abandon old friendships, even if you're making new ones. Always carry your old friends along and do not abandon them because friends are hard to find, and if you have a good friend, it's good to keep them. So that's what I would say to him when he was going through that period. But now he tells me, Renelle has abandoned me. Renelle has abandoned me. He's playing with one other person and all of that. And Madison has abandoned me. She's playing with that person. And then I'll remind him, okay, listen, remember when you were forming new friendships with these other people? And he'll say, oh, those other people are playing with other people. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to explain to you that it does happen when someone wants to form new friendships. People like to explore new things. So maybe they're just exploring new friendships, just like you did at some point. But he's like, nobody loves me. Why does nobody love me? Nobody wants to be friends with me and all of that. And it breaks my heart to see that because he's doing that every night now for 3 days, and he cries when he does it. Like it's really, really bad. Um, so these are some of the things that I've done. But I let me tell you guys, I need your help. You all know that the way I see autism, anyone with an autistic child needs support from like a whole village of people who love and care for their family. I cannot do this alone. I don't think you can do it alone. You need help from the therapists, the teachers, family, friends, even people online like you guys. So, if anyone, I'm going to tell you the things that I've done, the things that I think I should start doing. And if anyone has any other tips, please leave them in the comments because I want to know. Like, I want to know what to do to help my child. So, please leave them in the comments. Let me know. So far, what I've done is sometimes I do this sometimes, and I don't know if it's good. People are going to hate me, but sometimes when Williams goes on and on about not being liked and oh, I'm so like when he says things like, oh, I'm so stupid, nobody likes me, I repeat it back to him and I say, oh, you're stupid. Oh, nobody likes you. I don't like you. Sita doesn't like you. Daddy doesn't like you. Your friends don't like you. And then he goes, no, mommy. No, mommy. People like me. I'm like, well, I'm just repeating what you said. I feel like that gives him a sense of like that makes him like think inwardly now, like, okay, what am I saying? Am I really being truthful with what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying what I really want to happen? Like, do I really want for no one to like me? Is it really true that no one likes me? So I feel like when I ask him the questions back, it forces him to really think about it instead of going like, oh, Williams, we love you. You guys know I'm not that type of mother, right? Like, I'm not like, I just can't do it. Because I see some parents do that. Like, oh, we love you. Oh, don't say that. We love you so much. And blah, blah, blah. For me, I feel like the child just keep going on and on and oh, nobody loves me. I really don't know how to do that stuff. So what I do is I ask him, like, also, I don't love you. Also, Zita doesn't love you. Oh, you're stupid. Oh, thank you for letting me know that you're stupid. I'm not calling him stupid. I'm just repeating what he said to him. So I feel like it forces him to think about it and to decide if it's really stupid or not. Now, I don't know if this works. Let me know in the comment what you think. Let me know if any of you has ever tried this method, but this is what I do. Um, Let me know what you think in the comments. Another thing that I try to do is I try to get my kids to when we pray at night, we pray every night. I try to get my kids to remember the things that they did or the things that happened the whole day that they are grateful for. But the thing is, when Williams prays, he's so used to saying the same things. Like Williams will say, thank you for my daddy, my mommy, my sister. Thank you for my uncle. And he's praying for his uncle to get a better job. So he prays about that. He's praying for one auntie to have a baby soon. He prays about that. and then he thanks God for Johnny mercies, and that's it. So that's like his prayer, you know. So we do that every night. But I think that what I should start doing is to actually get them to think about the whole day. When I pray, I do that. I think about the whole day and I think about what I'm grateful for that particular day, right? But when the kids pray, I've noticed that they just say the same thing over and over again. So I think I need to push them to actually think about what happened on that day and what they are truly, truly grateful for. And I think that that might shift their minds to think about the positives instead of dwelling on the negatives, if that makes sense. And I think another thing I should start doing is instead of just praying at nighttime, maybe also pray in the mornings because that will set the tone for the day. Like in the mornings when we wake up, if I ask them, oh, why are you grateful that you're awake? Like, let's think about what this day will mean for us. Because we're not just waking up just to lounge and be lazy and be dull and be thinking um that we're sad and nobody likes us. That's not the reason why you wake up in the morning. Like you wake up in the morning because there's something for you to do, there's lives for you to touch, there's people for you to love, right? There's there's people for you to teach. So many great opportunities wakes up with us in the morning. At least that's how I see it. um, so many great opportunities wakes up with us in the morning. So when we wake up in the morning, we want to think about those things that we're about to do, whether it's learning new things and all of that. So I'm thinking maybe if I get the kids to do that with me every morning, maybe that will also help. Well, okay, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share my thoughts on autism and sadness. I think I'm going to talk more about autism and depression and anxiety, all the negatives that come with being an autistic person. Let me tell you, this thing is real. Like it's not something that they do on purpose, like, oh, they're just being sad just to get attention or anything like that. No, depression is real for everyone. Anxiety is real for everyone, but let me tell you, with autistic people, it's on a whole other level. It's on a whole other level. Okay, you shall get what I'm saying. It's another level. Like they cannot stop it. Just because of the way their brains are formed, they are more prone to being depressed and anxious and all of those things. So I'm going to talk more about it. Maybe it will help someone, and um, maybe it will help someone. That's the goal of it, really, to help someone. Maybe it will help a parent to know how to navigate their child and all of that. So that's it for this video. I'm going to church. I don't see anybody live, but that's fine. You guys leave me a hashtag replay if you watch this later on. Again, like I said, please leave me comments on what you've done to help your own autistic children um, in their feelings of sadness or depression and all of those things. Let me know what tips um, that you've used. Okay, I told them to come. I told them to set the time and then come and say hi. Wells, come on.
Come here.
So that was good because I was already done. Ooh, Wells, say hi.
Hi. Hi, bye, hi, bye, hi, bye.
Bye,
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 bye.
bye, bye.
All right, Wells, you want to turn it off?
No, I'll turn it off. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Mamma Mia. Everybody, don't search Lanza Solar. Just search.
Search mine too.
You're tapping it too hard.
She's selfish.
How about you focus on tapping this thing very
She's
lightly?
selfish. She's selfish. I know.